Good morning, everybody. This morning we're going to be reading a biography of Mike Trout, who is from right near us in Millville, New Jersey. It's called Baseball's Greatest Stars, Mike Trout. Sorry, hold on. There we go.
More.
Hold on, sorry, having trouble starting the book. There we go. Walking off. The Los Angeles Angels were in a tough spot on May 15th, 2014. They trailed the Tampa Bay Rays 5-2 in the bottom of the ninth inning. Then the Angels started a rally. The first two batters walked. Outfielder Callan Cowgill stroked a single to drive in a run. The Rays' lead was down to 2 runs. More than 30,000 Angels fans were on their feet. Next up was baseball's best hitter, 22-year-old Mike Trout. Trout stepped up to the plate. With 1 ball and 1 strike, Tampa Bay pitcher Brad Boxberger delivered the pitch. Crack! The ball flew off Trout's bat. It sailed 433 feet into the left field seats. It was a home run. Fireworks blasted in the outfield as Trout circled the bases. His teammates mobbed him at home plate. "I was just trying to get a base hit," Trout explained after the game. "It's an unbelievable feeling." Early life. Michael Nelson Trout was born on August 7, 1991 in Vineland, New Jersey. Mike's father, Jeff, had been a baseball player in the minor leagues, but a knee injury led him to retire before he ever reached the big leagues. Jeff went on to become a coach at Millville High School in New Jersey. His son was often by his side. Mike, center, also played basketball at Millville High School. Mike was big, strong, and a natural athlete. He loved all kinds of sports. Mike always had a ball in his hands, a baseball, a basketball, or football, and was always walking around with it, said his mother, Debbie. Baseball scouts started taking notice of Mike when he was playing for Millville. He was the team's star pitcher. He also played shortstop and center field. His rare combination of speed and power made him an instant prospect. Mike was voted most athletic by his classmates. Mike always played hard and did not mind if his uniform got dirty. Mike's favorite player was Derek Jeter. He even wore number 2 on his jersey, just like Jeter when he was a child. Millville advanced to the state playoffs when Mike was a junior. The other teams knew he was a dangerous hitter. Opposing pitchers often intentionally walked Mike. One team even did so when the bases were loaded. Mike belted 18 home runs as a senior in 2009. It was a New Jersey high school record. He accepted a scholarship offer to play baseball at East Carolina University, but pro ball would soon be calling his name. Super prospect. Major League Baseball invited several players to its draft in 2009. Trout was the only one who showed up. TV cameras showed him watching and waiting. Pick after pick passed. Finally, the Angels selected him with pick 25 of the first round. Trout reported to the Angels rookie league team in Arizona for his first major league season. He was a hitting machine. Trout started to rocket up the minor league ranks. By 2010, Trout was impressing the scouts and fans with more than just his hitting. He made dazzling catches in the outfield and showed blazing speed on the base paths. That July, he played in the MLB All-Stars Futures game. Baseball America ranked him the second best prospect in all of baseball. A few months later, he was named baseball's minor league player of the year. Trout started the 2011 season in the minors, but the Angels could not keep him down for long. Trout left to represent the United States in the 2010 MLB All-Stars Futures game. Before the 2011 season was over, Trout had made his major league debut. Fast fact: at 19 years 2 months old, Trout became the youngest player to ever be named Minor League Player of the Year. Big leaguer. The Angels finally called up their young star on July 8, 2011. Trout got his first hit a night later. His first home run came on July 24th. Still, the 20-year-old struggled at times. He split the rest of the season between the minors and the major leagues. He batted just .220 in 40 big league games. Trout again started in the minors in 2012. On April 28th, the Angels called him back up. This time, he was there to stay. He took the league by storm, getting hit after hit and making amazing catches in the outfield. He batted .326 for the season. He led the league with 49 stolen bases and 129 runs. He was named the American League Rookie of the Year. He also finished second in the Most Valuable Player (MVP) voting. By 2013, Trout was one of baseball's biggest stars. He started for the American League in the All-Star game in July. Trout seemed to be hitting everything, yet the Angels struggled. They started poorly and never recovered. Trout might have had the best season of any player that year, but he finished second in the MVP voting. Most Valuable Angel. Before the 2014 season, the Angels rewarded Trout. They signed him to a new 6-year contract. It was worth $144.5 million. Trout got to work earning that money. He started the season red hot and just kept hitting. In July, he was named MVP of the All-Star game. Then Trout led a late-season surge that helped the Angels win the AL West division. He was rewarded with his first AL MVP award. Trout got to play with his boyhood idol Derek Jeter at the 2014 All-Star game. That fall, Trout made his playoff debut. The Angels struggled against the Kansas City Royals. Trout went 0 for 8 in the first 2 games. The Angels lost them both. Trout's bat finally woke up in the 3rd game. He belted a long home run in the 1st inning, but the Angels could not hold the lead. Kansas City won the game. The Angels' season was over. Few players in baseball history have had as much early success as Trout. His play has earned comparisons to legends such as Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle. He is a rare 5-tool player. That means he hits for average and power, runs well, plays great defense, and has a strong throwing arm. Can Trout keep up his pace? If so, he may go down as one of the greatest players in history. Fast fact, in 2015, Trout became the youngest player in baseball history to reach 100 career home runs and stolen bases. He was just 23 years old at the time. And here is a timeline and a glossary. Hope you enjoyed learning about Mike Trout. There's some other books in this series that are on Epic as well. Have a great day, everyone.